Trevor Brooking is with me, Peter Brackley, for this afternoon's match. The players and officials are getting ready, so a few words, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. Two mighty teams and a crowd hungry for goals, I think, today.
This is a fairly important group stage match for both sides here today, and there's a lively atmosphere being created by both sets of fans. But as the intensity increases, the players will no doubt get stuck in today to secure maximum points by winning this one. As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Going for goal.
Oh, that was more like a golf shot. Poor effort.
Well, I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
That is sloppy play. Gives it away, slack defending. Now inside the penalty area. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Well brought down. Chooses to go down the left.
A decent ball in could open the score.
Headed towards goal.
But only just missed by a lick of paint. Fernando Mera.
Here's Boa Morte. He's looking for support. Ball one here. Great work to win the ball.
Fernando Mera.
Miguel. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Deco. To the man in space. Deco!
Needs to find the target with the ball in. That's an angled cross.
Challenge was poor, foul call. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good work to keep the ball. And Boa Morte.
Manish. There's not a lot of support.
Gets it in space. Knocked out to the space on the wing.
The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Ball given away there. Can he hit the target?
Great save, he did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Possession maintained, chance here.
Manish.
Didn't give it away, advancing on goal here.
Manish.
Does well to keep the ball. Here's Andrade. Miguel. Still in possession here. 30 minutes into the first half. Can he keep it going? Kicks it over the defence. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. What will he conjure up now? Attack came to nothing.
Controls it well.
That's well cut out.
Ball one here. He's well beaten to the ball there. Turns defence into attack there. In the penalty area. Top quality close control. Wins the ball, great defending. Good pass. Turns defence into attack there. Petit. Does well to maintain possession. No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way, with half-time fast approaching. Brought an end to the attack. An illegal challenge, says the ref. Can he get a shot away? He had to get there, and he did. It looks as if he brought him down there, but no whistle. Stop the attack dead then. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both men are... We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. To the man in space. And he has a go. Cut it out nicely. Deliberate foul. Into the penalty area. Takes the shot.
Well, it came off the defender there.
It's into the face of goal. Shoots. Will there be a goal here? Win possession. The attack came to nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Chance for a counter then.
Will this be a goal here? Turns defence into attack there.
Intercepted.
Got the all-important touch on the ball there.
Petit.
And Deco. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Will he get a shot away? They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box.
Manish.
Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Here's Andrade.
Manish.
And Deco. Chopped him down there. Has to be a free kick. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it and says that is bad enough for a booking.
Could be curling over. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one.
Drives it to the middle. Now inside the penalty area. The defence has done well so far. Clear. Here's Miguel.
Petit. Fernando Mera. Manish.
Here's Boa Morte.
He crosses it in. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
And Cristiano Ronaldo.
The break is on.
He's looking for support. Will he find the target now?
Another shot.
The manager will make 2 changes here. He's being repaid. That's probably down to his poor finishing today, despite being in some excellent situations.
No, off target.
It's so important for the marker to snuff out goal attempts like that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And Rui Costa. Morte gets it. Finds him well. Solid defence in the box. Here's Deco. Still got a lot to do from there.
Well, the defender blocked it out well there. He wasn't going to let the cross past him. Corner kick.
Whips it in.
It's over. Too high.
Miguel. Here's Pauletta.
They're keeping it tight here.
Neither side able to find a goal here with the final whistle approaching.
Petit.
And Deco. Receives it in space. To the man in space. Deco! Gloriously done! This is a vital goal at a crucial time. Just a few minutes before the end of the game. That has been coming for a long while now.
Well, did you see the manager on the bench then celebrating like he won the lottery when that went in? That's a measure of how much winning this game means to him. Great goal.
They've opened the scoring. How do you see the game progressing from here, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back content with the 0-0.
Still going. Straight through the defence. Andrade.
Fernando Mera.
Here's Rui Costa.
There's not a lot of support.
Pauletta. Can he create something? The referee ends the game here. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager. All of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today.
Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yes, they just had a bit more about them on the day. Still all credit to their opponents.
Our time is up, so thanks Trevor for your analysis today.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And we'll be seeing you at the next match. Goodbye. warm welcome to you all this afternoon. I'm Peter Brackley, and assisting me today, the one and only Trevor Brooking.
Yes, thanks, Peter. This game is one I've been looking forward to all week, so let's hope it's a good one.
With only one game to go in the group stages, both sides are approaching the match with plenty of drive for maximum points. No doubt some sparks will fly, but what we do want to see is some great football. We kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match.
Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match.
Pepe. Ricardo Carvalho. Paulo Ferreira.
Down the right flank.
What a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? Really stopped in his tracks there. And Deco.
Now that's a pinpoint pass. He set up nicely for the cross here.
It's going right in front of goal. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Will he shoot?
He knocks it in.
And Ricardo Carvalho. And Paulo Ferreira. Rui Costa. Pepe. Deco. He cleared.
15 minutes gone. Intercepted.
Here's Paulo Ferreira. Deco.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right.
Goal inside here.
The shot took a deflection off a defender there.
It's a corner to the near post. He put it in! That puts them in front. It went straight down the middle.
The team have really attracted their fans here today, and they have been rewarded.
That was finishing of the highest quality.
Do you think this will open the game up now, Trevor?
Absolutely. It should make things a lot more interesting. And I'd be surprised if we don't see more goals.
Stay on the ball there. Here's Ricardo Carvalho. Paulo Ferreira.
Has been struggling to keep going. Looking for support now.
Stops it nicely. Stopped the attack dead then. Pepe. Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Pauletta. Deco. Can he find the target? Went in and won the ball too. Here's Deco.
Thiago.
Deco! It's in! Great left foot strike. They've stretched their lead. Off the right post and in.
Their lead looking more comfortable now. Will we see a switch to through defensive tactics, I wonder.
There was nothing the keeper could do with that.
They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. 15 minutes left of the first half. And he takes the return.
That was a superb interception.
Is there space for a shot?
And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball.
He's on the rampage. Figo. Here's Rui Costa. And Pauletta. They've broken free on the wing. They're defending well. Here's Deco.
Thiago.
Stop the attack well.
There's not a lot of support.
Pass lacking there. Looking around for support.
They're making good progress down the right side.
It went over the line for a goal kick. Deco. Here's Rui Costa.
Thiago.
Pepe. And Figo.
Thiago.
What will he do from here? Deco!
Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
I think perhaps the pressure from defence affected his shot on that one.
The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way.
So let me ask Trevor what he thought of that half.
That was a very positive half there for them. They've really put the pressure on and the results are showing.
As the players return to the dressing rooms, it's 2-0 as we await the second half.
The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks?
No sign of any substitutions yet.
They're in a good position down the left. They're defending well, very well indeed.
That won't worry the keeper. It's way off to the right.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
He's carried the ball forward. And he dicks it through.
It's a good cross.
Figo! He's right on the end of the rebound.
He'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
Got the all-important touch. Here's Rui Costa. And Deco. Threads it down the middle. Pauletta.
A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner.
Who's waiting in the middle? Rui Costa. Shooting chance here. Figo. They can swing it in from the left wing. Deco. Gets it. Deco. Surely this one.
Well, the defence did well to make up for the keeper's error there.
Deco finds him well. Figo.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Well, I think the ball swerved a bit. Didn't quite hit the shot properly. It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
The ball still with them here. Good pass.
The ball's out for a goal kick.
Ricardo Carvalho. Pepe.
Thiago.
Pepe. It's a decent ball in.
Tied it up by the keeper. Intercepted.
Wins possession to stop the attack. Had the ball now.
Almost 75 minutes have gone. There's not a lot of support.
Gets it in space. To the man in space. Showed his defensive quality there.
Thiago.
Slides a neat ball through. Great interchange there. Deco. Good clearance. Here's Deco. Pauletta. Might work the keeper here.
And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner.
Drives it to the middle. Goal kick. And Figo. Rui Costa. Deco.
He's scored one goal in this game.
Lunged in there and gave away a free kick. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. And Miguel. Here's Deco. Miguel. Gets it. Will this be a goal here? Headed away. Great work to win the ball. And Deco. Poorly attempted pass. Slack defending, he gave it away. Miguel.
Fernando Mera.
There'll be one extra minute. And Figo. Well found there. Here's Miguel.
Here's the cross. Moving up the field, stretching the play.
The referee's whistle ends the game. With this win, they are in the final tournament. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They had a couple of things to work on, though.
So that all remains for me to do is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
It's been great fun, Peter.
And it's goodbye from both of us. Hello and good evening. The fans are in full voice tonight as the players come out onto the pitch. In position next to me is Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. Interesting to see the team lineups for this one. There was some speculation over the starting 11s. Anyway, let's get started.
This is the first round of the tournament and both sides arrive with plenty of passion. A loss here means a failure to qualify for the next round. There's no doubt that players from both sides will be going all out for a win here. A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Ricardo Carvalho. And he lays it back. Miguel. Looking around for support.
Manish. Thiago. Manish.
Can he test the keeper?
It went over the goal line. Goal kick here.
Turns defence into attack there. Manfredini.
Manish. Thiago.
Poor pass picked off there. The throw-in given away in a dangerous position. Will this be a goal here? Clearance picked up, will he have a shot? Got caught on the ball there. Nicely found. Figo. Receives it in space. Figo! He scored! There's the opener. Great shot. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
A superb shot indeed.
But can they hang on to this lead? 15 minutes have passed. Here's Torre. And passes the ball back.
Petit.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Runs with the ball towards the right flank.
It's played into the danger zone. That's a great goal. That doubles their advantage. 20th minute of the game. That's an accurate, powerful header.
So with the lead extended, let's see if some complacency might just creep into the side.
And he put that one home with a beautiful header.
Oh, it was a well-timed, precisely delivered header.
Trevor, what did you make of that goal?
Peter, there's never a bad time.
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Manfredini. Tierney. Won the ball well. And Andrade. Miguel. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's hit the ball in.
Thiago.
Well found by his teammate. That's easy for the defence. Miguel. Worked really hard to get the ball back then.
We've reached the half-hour mark.
Figo.
Manish. Thiago.
Careless pass there. And Drogba.
Kalu.
Here's Drogba.
Intercepted.
Still in possession here. Manfredini. Superb intervention.
Thiago.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Down the line. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. And he belts it. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Possession gained there.
That was all set up by the through ball.
And he's gone for it.
Tierney. 5 minutes to the end of the first half.
Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Down the right-hand channel.
A good delivery needed here.
Free kick conceded in a promising position here.
There are 2 men in the wall. There it is. It's a corner. Good chance here.
It's their first change today. Maybe the manager thought this was a below-par performance from him, so he's decided to replace him.
Cut out by the defender.
Good pass.
The keeper tidies up. Sends it back to him.
Toure.
Tierney. It's low.
The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here.
Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
Well, for me, Peter, they really need to mix it up a bit. OK, they had the lead, but their attacking play has been pretty predictable.
The lead was stretched to 2-0, and that's how it will be going into the second half.
The second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here.
It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions.
Well, this could be interesting. Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Thiago. Manish. A strike.
And Miguel.
Manish.
Here's Figo. Win the ball back. Drogba. Possession maintained here. And Figo. Keep possession.
Thiago. Breaking through. A long-range effort. It's an amazing goal.
It's raining goals.
Just after the break. That really was a super shot into the left corner.
Well, they're cruising along now.
Right, Trevor, it's 3-0 and they are looking good. pleased to have scored the goal when they did, Trevor.
But it's certainly given their support.
They've surely got the game in the bag now, Trevor.
Well, it does look to be all over now, doesn't it? You can't be too complacent.
Some players are warming up on the touchline. And Drogba really stopped in his tracks there. Andrade.
Thiago.
And Miguel. Just needs half a yard here.
And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory.
They can swing it in from the right wing. It's another throw in a dangerous situation. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right.
Kalu.
No way through. And Miguel.
Petit.
Well read and intercepted. Can surely put it away. Possession maintained, chance here. Tierney.
Petit.
Gets it.
And he shoots. Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
Hang on to the ball there.
Manish.
And Figo.
Oh, that's a dreadful clearance. Can they take advantage?
Manish.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Holds on to the ball.
He may whip the cross in.
Figo!
Petit. There's not a lot of support.
Can he find half a yard here? Held on to the ball there. Manfredini. Tierney.
Great pass. Well, they're starting to click, Peter.
With his head!
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal.
And Andrade. Here's Paulo Ferreira.
Thiago.
Ball one here.
And he wants it back.
And Torre. Tierney. Great work to win the ball.
We're into the last 5 minutes. They look set to book a place in the quarter-final.
Straight through the defence. A headed clearance.
That's a well-timed clearance.
Thiago.
Well found there.
Beautiful touch.
Gets it in space. Balmorte. Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area.
The right-hand channel is an option. He continues his run down the right.
It's for goal! The whistle goes, and that's it. They are through to the next round. As expected then, Trevor, they have taken the win.
Yes, a straightforward performance in many ways. A few real surprises, and the result we all expected.
So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And it's good night from us both. Hello and good afternoon. The players are coming out onto the pitch then for today's game, as are the referee and his assistants. Trevor Brooking is with me.
Hello, Peter. Good afternoon to everyone watching. Let's get started, I say.
It's the quarter-final between these two sides, and just listen to the crowd. They're providing an incredible backdrop for what promises to be a gripping encounter. I think we're in for an absolute cracker of a match here. The quarter-finalists up and running. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Here's Ronaldinho. Dealt with the threat expertly. Slides a great ball through. He's hit the ball in.
Tied it up by the keeper.
And Kaká. Here's Adriano. Adriano. Here's Kaká. Will he find the target now?
Well, the cross wasn't bad, but some quick reaction from the defender sent it out for a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. And Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has a go from there.
Punched behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner.
To the target in the middle. There will be a throw-in. A decent ball in. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. And Boa Morte. Here's Andrade. Paulo Ferreira. Here's Deco. Gets it. Will this be a goal?
Petit.
Pepe. Here's Boa Morte. Rui Costa.
There's not a lot of support.
Finds a teammate. Will he find the space? Clear. And he takes the return. And Paulo Ferreira. Deco. And Rui Costa. Here's Adriano. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. Pepe. Looking for support now. Deco. Brings it under control. Hits it in the air. Oh, it's got him. There's the opener. Great goal from the forward.
Well, it's been a high turnout, but most of the crowd not happy about that goal. And he whipped that in for the goal.
Oh, they linked up superbly there. A classic goal.
They're ahead by a goal to nil. And Kaká.
Petit.
And Rui Costa. Careless pass there. 30 minutes into the first half. Here's Ronaldinho. Sneaks into the penalty area. It's clear. Deco. Rui Costa. Magnificently executed through ball. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too.
A good delivery needed here.
Rui Costa. Yes! They extend their lead. Struck it with his right foot.
Well, I wonder, is a pattern emerging here? They're looking confident.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
That was a gem, Peter.
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Here's Kaká. Well worked to win possession. And he's got on the end of it.
That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, but his defender played it to safety.
Deco. Sends the ball wide.
The keeper comes forward, and the ball ends up in his arms.
And Adriano. Junior Baptista. And Ronaldinho. A sight of goal here.
Petit.
Here's Boa Morte. He's carried the ball forward. Wonderful defending there. Here's Julio Baptista. Nope, it's been cut out. Neat ball through.
Well, the cross didn't get any further than the defender, and that's out for a corner.
Swings it in. Hit on it. It's in. That's their third. They now have a comfortable lead.
In first half injury time.
That's outrageous.
Coming back from 3 goals down is going to be tough.
Yes, thank you, Trevor. So it's 3-0. That puts them in a comfortable position. And Kaká. He has quick feet. Well worked to win the ball. Here's Boamorte.
Looking for space down the left-hand side.
A good cross should set something up.
Sends it into the middle. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. Well, we think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break.
So let me ask Trevor what he thought of that half.
Oh, they're dominating the play here, not letting their opponents get any kind of advantage over them.
3-0, and I think one team will be looking forward to the second half.
Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. The sides have been changed for the second half. And Cristiano Ronaldo still have the ball.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
What can he conjure up here? Here's Deco.
Can he pick out a teammate?
What a finish! They've scored another goal. Just after the break. He squeezed in his second goal of the game.
He's on fire today.
That was a beautiful header.
A real beauty with power in it. His perfect balance in the air made it possible.
It's 4-0 and they're running away with this one. And Kaká. Lucio. Robinho.
And he crosses. Making good progress down the left wing now.
Deco. That was predictable. Looking for support now. And Kaká. Here's Julio Baptista. Deflected by the defender.
The ball's out for a goal kick.
Pepe. Here's Boamorte. Here's Rui Costa. And Ronaldinho. Ronaldo. Here's Kaká.
We've reached the hour mark.
That's a neat ball down the middle.
It had some power, but not the accuracy.
Well, what was the defence doing? One of those defenders knows he's let his man go unchallenged.
Pepe. And Andrade. And Rui Costa. Good defending. Traps the ball neatly. Will this be a goal here? Down the left channel. Nicely found. Poor ball picked off. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. He takes the ball along the left wing. Can he pick out a teammate? To the man in space. Tries one.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
Whip that in towards goal. Another goal, that's number 5. And it puts them in a commanding position. A hat-trick.
What an incredible all-round performance. It's incredible he's prepared to have a go from there.
Trevor, what did you make of that goal?
Well, it's certainly given them...
As the scoreline indicates, they've been so clinical in front of goal today. Ronaldo. That was an obvious foul. And he shoots from there.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Petit. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The left-back really needs to stay sharper.
He uses his head. Oh, nearly. Just a touch too high. Knocks it past the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there.
The pass showed good vision to set that up. I'd love to have seen a better finish, though.
Rui Costa. They're in possession down the left wing. Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area. Gets it. Could get a shot away. Hits one. Gloriously done. They just can't stop scoring. 10 minutes from the end. He scores again. That's his 4th.
Well, he's in dreamland. What a match he's having.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, that was an absolute classic.
Their lead looks so secure. Kaká and Ronaldo. Needs to find the target with the ball in. He crosses it in. Here's Deco. Rui Costa. There's a threatening through ball. Booted to safety. The clock counting down. Winning this game will secure them a path to the semi-final. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Stuffed out. The danger. Kaka.
Good individual effort, but he needs to pass it now.
He's looking for support. Player goes down, but play on is the call. A minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages. Robinho. And Deco.
All set up by the through ball.
Can he get a decent cross in? He punched the ball for safety. Remarkable goal! And that gave them a comfortable lead. In injury time. That was his second goal of the game.
He looks to be in tremendous shape today.
That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 110%. This has been an impressive contest.
Here's Julio Baptista. Ronaldo. Carries the ball through the middle. The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. They're in the semi-final.
Well, Trevor, that really is a turn up for the books.
Well, yes, they've scored a fantastic victory against the odds. The manager must be absolutely delighted.
And that closes our coverage this afternoon. My thanks to co-presenter Trevor Brooking.
Thank you, Peter.
And we'll be seeing you at the next match. Goodbye. Welcome to this afternoon's game with your commentators Peter Brackley and Trevor Brooking.
Hello and thanks, Peter. And what a build-up we've had for today's game.
They clash here today in the hope of making it into the final. Both teams have similar technical ability, but who will have the psychological edge? The whistle goes to get this semi-final underway. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Deco. Here's Figo. Turns defence into attack there. Ferdinand. Here's Lampard. Owen. There's not a lot of support.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
Just caught him. He could be booked here. Well, no. I think the referee is going to keep the cards in his pocket this time. But he may not be so lucky on the next occasion. And Campbell. Figo! It's easily picked up. Figo. And Pauletta to the man in space. Can he create something here? Here's Scholes. Gerrard. Here's Owen. Wonderful defending there. And Lampard. Wins the ball, great defending. Hang on to the ball there. Petit. And Deco. Figo. Here's Pauletta. Poor pass picked off there. 15 minutes gone in the first half.
They're off on the counter-attack.
Showed his defensive quality there. Deco. Nope, it doesn't pick out his man. And Scholes. Well won there. Gary Neville.
They're making good progress down the right side.
There's the cross.
Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up.
Here's Figo. Simao.
He's attacking the left-hand side of the area.
Here's the cross. Poor cross, really. Nobody could get on the end of it.
Chooses to go down the left flank. Making good progress down the left wing now. And he crosses.
Yes! They're in front. 25 minutes played. That's a splendid header. He's such a tall lad, he has a real advantage in the aerial battle.
You're right, not many players can beat him in the air.
It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Here's Andrade. Simao. And Figo. Here's Figo. And Figo.
Petit.
What can he do here? Cristiano Ronaldo.
It was a good attempt, but it was not what he wanted.
Not quite what he was looking for. Here's Owen. Lampard. And Gerrard. Attack came to nothing.
Down the right-hand channel.
Well worked to win possession.
Down the left flank.
Sneaks into the penalty area. Stop the attack dead then.
They're moving well down the left-hand side. Crosses.
Well found there. Wins the ball, great defending. Figo.
That one is intercepted.
And Miguel. Only one goal in it here, with 5 minutes to go to half-time.
That lacks accuracy. Great chance for the counter.
Into the danger area. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Runs with the ball towards the left flank. They can swing it in from the left wing. And he swings it over to the target.
The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams. We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second.
Neither manager has made any substitutions.
Owen. Dealt with the threat expertly. And Pauletta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can surely put it away.
And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Trouble for the defence from the left.
Figo!
Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area.
But not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
Well, we have seen him go in from there on other occasions, so he was right to try it, just unlucky on the strike.
Simao. And Figo. Figo. What can he do here? Another, a magnificent goal. All square. 10 minutes played in the second half. He was close to the keeper and pounced on the loose ball.
So that puts a new complexion on the game. Let's see how the players react.
The keeper couldn't get a firm hand on it, and he slotted home.
Level pegging 1-1 now. Here's Scholes. Campbell. Lampard. Here's Beckham. Crouch. Gets it. Wins possession to stop the attack.
He's looking for a free man.
And Campbell. Gary Neville. And Beckham.
Looking for support now.
Showed his defensive quality there.
15 minutes of the second half gone. Petit.
Here's Bridge. Lampard. And Scholes. Figo. Andrade. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking for the target.
He knocks it in.
He scored! That's given the crowd something to shout about now. They've taken the lead. 65 minutes played. He's hit that well.
The keeper was left helpless with that header.
There was nothing he could do when the cross came into the area. It was so accurate. This is the way they regained the lead.
They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep their concentration, I don't see why not.
And Deco. Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I don't think it's the right decision too. Scholes. Ferdinand. And Campbell. Beckham. Gerrard. Win possession. The attack came to nothing. Ball not given away here. Deco. Here's Bridge.
That was predictable.
He's carried the ball forward. Possession maintained here. Dealt with that threat well.
That's the keeper's ball there.
Deco. Get the ball back. Here's Lampard. Gerrard. Stayed on the ball. Great position to attack. How about this?
And the keeper has it.
And Miguel. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Pauletta. Here's Figo.
Plays it back to the keeper.
Gerrard. And Bridge.
He dribbles out to the left. Making good progress down the left wing now.
Can he find half a yard here?
He punches it clear.
Yes, he's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
In the hope of changing things around, both managers have opted to make a substitution. For me, it's a substitution that tells me they are going to just attempt to hold on to their lead here. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock.
Can they stay in control and book a place in the final?
Rooney. What can he conjure up here? Oh, it's in!
They've given up the equaliser. In the dying moments of the second half. A super shot, what a beauty. Well, dare I suggest they could go on and win the game. It's certainly anyone's for the taking now.
Peter, this really opens the game up with not much time left to settle it.
That was a wonderful run and finish, don't you think, Trevor?
Yes, absolutely.
They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now.
Figo. Here's Pauletta. Gerrard. Here's Lampard. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Lampard keeps the ball in a very promising position.
The keeper tidies up.
There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time.
That is a bitter blow for them to swallow, Trevor, conceding during the second half.
Well, if truth be told, they were lucky to go ahead at half-time.
So here we go into the first half of extra time. I think they deserve the equaliser, Trevor, but do you think they can go on and win now?
Well, certainly, now they're back on level terms, you'll have to fancy them.
This looks dangerous. What a save! And that's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well.
Receives it in space. Good pass.
It's a great chance.
It's an amazing goal. They lead the match once again.
Inside the opening few minutes of extra time.
He squeezed in his second goal of the game.
He's on fire today.
That was a nice move leading up to the goal, Trevor.
Yes, he was onto the through ball in a flash.
They find themselves ahead by one at 3-2.
Sends it back to him.
Beckham. No accuracy with the pass. Here's Rui Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo. In the penalty area.
Cut out by the defender.
Owen.
It's a super jinking run.
Wins possession to stop the attack. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Nice work to keep possession too.
Too long and out of play. So running off the ball for the cross. Crouch.
Still on the ball here. And Gerrard.
That completes the first period of extra time. So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still we're no closer to knowing who's going to go on to win this extraordinary game.
Well, it's been such a good game, Peter. In many ways, you don't want it to end.
Really is a shame that one of these two teams must go home as the losers. Can we break the deadlock in this second period of extra time? Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Rooney! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. It's into the face of goal. No way through this time. He's looking for support. Good interception here.
Rui Costa. And Lampard.
Helder Postiga. He's carried the ball forward.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Here's Scholes. Here's Owen. Rooney. Owen! Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit. Didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Pepe.
Instinctive stuff.
Outstanding interception in his own box. Rui Costa. Helder Postiga. Here's Gary Neville. The keeper has to deal with it. And Ferdinand. Bridge.
A perfect ball.
Crossing opportunity.
And the defence cuts out that through ball.
The referee ends the game here.
They are into the final. Against all odds, Trevor, they have earned the win.
Oh, it's a remarkable result. And the manager has to take a lot of credit for the way he organised his team.
So that's it for today's game. Thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter.
And we hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, I'm Peter Brackley. This evening's football is coming right up. In the meantime, let me introduce Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. I wonder if there's going to be a surprise tonight. Let's see how things go.
Just listen to the fans. The incredible atmosphere here is perfect for this final, in which the true champions will be decided. And there's the kickoff for what surely will be a thrilling final. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Figo knocks it out to the wing. With his head! Can they keep defending like that? Rui Costa. Here's Ricardo Carvalho. Manish. Simao. And Figo. Manish. And he's looking to play it into the channel. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Pauletta. Into the arms of the keeper. Here's Zidane. Does well to maintain possession. Looking for support now. Rui Costa. The danger is snuffed out. And Malouda. Looking around for support. That's tidy footwork. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he find a free man? Simao. 15 minutes into the first half. Here's Paulo Ferreira. The defender cuts this one out.
He cut that one out very well.
Pauletta. They're still on the attack here. Gets it. Figo!
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
Here's Simao. And Figo. Manish. It's through. Slid through the gap. And he crosses. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. And Vieira. Zidane. The defence needs to be tight on their man here. He's carried the ball forward. Sturdy defence here. Into the penalty area. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Here's Makalele. Perez. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Still got a lot to do from there. Sneaks into the penalty area. Got the shot in. And I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
And Turan. That was predictable. And Rui Costa. Manish. Ricardo Carvalho. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Will he find space for a shot? A magnificent goal. It's the first goal of the game. A great shot into the left-hand corner. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
He's just shown how talented he is. It was a great run and a sublime finish.
So that will have lifted their spirits. Just a one-goal lead, though.
Picked off, chance to have a go from here. Here's Vieira.
That was an awful pass.
Had the ball now. Vieira. Pires. Dealt with the threat expertly. Ricardo Carvalho.
Pepe. And he takes the return.
Here's Paulo Ferreira. Flag was up, just caught offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee.
Good interception here.
They win possession. Still in possession here. Sneaks into the box.
Manish.
Here's Figo.
That pass didn't make it.
Makalele. And Vieira.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
The ball's over the line. It's a corner. Drives it to the middle.
Still have the ball. Simao. Here's Figo. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks.
So they finished the half in front, but the game still wide open, surely, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I expect the early stages of the second half, though, will be quite interesting.
1-0 the score. I think we may see that change in the second half.
The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks?
Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions.
Great cross.
Good pass.
Going for goal. Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Pauletta. Here's Figo.
He's off on the long run.
Maluda. And Henry. Here's Vieira.
Chimbonda.
Pauletta. And Figo.
This looks dangerous.
Oh, it's got him!
They stretch their lead to 2 goals.
The second half has barely kicked off.
That's his second goal today.
You know, I wouldn't rule out a hat-trick the way he's shaping up.
So the 2-goal cushion may see them trying to frustrate their opponents who've yet to score. It was a superb ball in behind the defence.
Yes, it's always hard to defend it.
They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Oh, there's a late challenge. And Makalele. Zidane. Here's Thuram. Here's Vieira. Henry. Neatly threaded ball.
Could this be a chance?
Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. Just wide. That was so close to the right post. Ricardo Carvalho. Pepe. Here's Paulo Ferreira. Cristiano Ronaldo. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Manish. Here's Pauletta.
The ball has eluded the defence.
Well cut out. Julie. Here's Perez.
Good interception here.
And Turan. Clichy. Here's Zidane. Henry. On the ball here. Here's Figo. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved about that too. Perez. Here's Zidane. Perez. To the man in space. Trezeguet.
And the keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up.
Looking to bring on two new players here. Well, from this substitution, it would seem they are looking just to defend this lead. Here's Figo.
He dribbles out to the right. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Headed clear.
Stay on the ball there.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour.
Julie.
He's looking for support.
And Simao. Zidane. They win possession. Wins possession to stop the attack.
What a ball!
Trezeguet. And Rui Costa. And Simao.
He cleared. He's on the rampage.
Stop the attack dead then. Figo. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Win possession, the attack came to nothing.
We're into the last 5 minutes. They're on the verge of a glorious victory.
Paulo Ferreira.
And he swings it over to the target.
Vieira. Ball held on to there. Here's Dorasu.
Still him.
Good pass. Collects the ball nicely. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Down the right. They can swing it in from the right wing.
Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here.
He wins that aerial challenge.
And Simao. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the final whistle. And there we have it. They are the Cup champions. They've finally done it here today to the delight of their manager and, more significantly, their fans, who I'm sure will be celebrating this victory for a long, long time to come. They pick up the title. You remember this day forever, wherever you are today. They are the champions.
It's always good to see such a hard-fought match, and especially when it decides the championship. Look at those celebrations. It just shows you what winning the title means to the players.